Oh, Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki from Production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. Good afternoon! I am back, I am home. I'm at my setup, I'm at my microphone. Hello everyone! Sorry if I sound a little groggy. I didn't sleep very well during my trip. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I have a different stream later this week dedicated to talking about all the details of the trip. But I did not sleep very well during this trip because the bed was not very comfortable. So that was a bit rough for me. So I've been napping a lot since I got home. Onimama was like, I give you permission to catch up on your sleep if you need to. And I was like, thank you. And I like passed out instantly. I was napping a little bit before this, so I still sound a little bit groggy. But hey, I am waking up. Some people like the sound of a person who's just waking up anyway, I guess. They're kind of into that like groggy tone that they tend to have, so I guess it's fine. We'll see, I guess. But anyway, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. I had a pretty nice break when I finally went on my trip. Because, as I've said, I worked like all the way up until I actually left. I was actually still answering questions about projects like while I was waiting for the bus to pick me up and get going. But as soon as the bus started moving, I was like, okay, it's travel time. And I just shut everything off and it was travel time. But yeah, it was a good break. I hope you guys had a good week. Even though I wasn't here. I hope you didn't miss me too bad. I miss you guys a lot, honestly. I was constantly like, wow, it's weird to not just like go sit at my PC and prepare for a stream. But it was a much needed break, so I'm glad that I had it. Okay. Bus vacation, yeah. Honestly, I was on the trip for like 5 days, but 2 of those days were just traveling to and from the location. So I guess technically a portion of my vacation was just spending time on bus. But that's no big deal. I actually like traveling by bus. It was a pretty decent experience overall. But I'm going to avoid talking too much about it from here on. So that I can focus on what this stream is supposed to be for. Which is about, Kaya Nishikino. She better not be watching this. I assume that she's not. She's probably prepping for her big birthday celebration. But, Kaya, if you do happen to be watching this right now, leave. Bitch, leave! Get out of here! Go away! Isn't she always lurking? Not usually. She lurks more, now that I've switched my usual time slot to the evenings. Why are you here? Get out. Shoo. Also, Maiden, thank you for gifting a membership. You did not catch Kaya, though. Good attempt at the gacha. Also, I meant to do this too, but Maiden, thank you for the offline donation. Very appreciated. I didn't see it until I opened up OBS to get ready to stream, but thank you so much. No, stay to stream for you. No, don't stay. I finished my prepping yesterday. I have nothing to do. I don't know. Go twiddle your thumbs. Go play Pokemon Unite. I don't know. Don't be here. I wasn't expecting you to actually watch it. That's embarrassing.
May the Oni Lights guide you back to me.
Oh, and Kane, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to the Oni Lights, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
May the Oni Lights guide you back to me.
Can't play by myself. Go into solo queue. Have a good time.
May the Oni Lights guide you back to
Anyway, that's the joke, actually. This OniMon is me appreciating Kaya, but the way we appreciate Kaya is just playing games until it's time for her to go stream.
Guide you back to me.
Early celebration. Nah. I'm not doing that. OniMon has to stay Zatsu. I am not turning an OniMon into a game stream.
Guide you back to me.
There are certain things that I am stubborn about, and it is making sure that OniMon stays mostly a Zatsu. Mostly. OniMon Unite, shut up. Technically, though, does have a nice ring to it. But no. Or not, I'm not falling to temptation. You can't do it to me. It's not happening. And then it stays on Mon. OniMon, but wait, there's more. No! God. Anyway. Well, it's a bit embarrassing now that she's here. But I guess it's fine. Anyways, this is the Kaya Nishikino Appreciation Stream. We are here to talk about how amazing Kaya Nishikino is. I was also going to use this stream to write out my, I'll lurk now. You're still here! I still know that you're here. That doesn't change anything. Anyway. But I was going to use this stream also to write the, thread that I was going to post using her birthday hashtag. Speaking of which, if you haven't posted your words of appreciation or any, like, cute little art doodles or whatever the frick else you want to do for your gift, to Kaya Nishikino, you should use the hashtag, which is, Kaya Bodacious Birthday 2024. This thing. You should post your love and appreciation to Kaya there, on Twitter. Or I guess you could just post it, like, I don't know, anywhere else. So you guys should do that as well. But I'm also going to be posting a little thread. I did this for Ranchan's birthday as well. Posted a little thread. Kaya better not have looked yet. Probably not. Knowing Kaya, she's being good and waiting. I am sure, I am sure. But yeah, you should use this tag if you haven't said how much you appreciate Kaya yet. Because I appreciate Kaya, and you should do it. We'll post on Facebook. Yeah, perfect. We'll search the hashtag there. Get past all of the advertising and Facebook yelling at us to make an account. Just like, no, please, I'm just here to look at a hashtag. Ugh. The struggle. Okay. So, where do I even begin? I thought about writing it early. Like, I was getting ready for bed, and I was like, oh, I should write in it now so that I don't forget. But then I was like, oh, wait, I could just do this on stream as part of the appreciation stuff. But even when I was, like, first drafting, like, what I wanted to start saying, I had no idea where to begin. How was your vacation? Good, but you should probably wait until later in the week for when I actually tell proper stories. Because this stream needs to be about Kaya, and I don't want it to derail about me too much. It's Kaya's special day, her special birthday, and it should be about her right now. Even if this is technically my comeback stream. So was your vacation? Shut up! God damn it. Anyway, yeah, my vacation was good. I keep getting bamboozled. I keep getting played in the midst of my attempt to be nice to her. Don't call it a comeback. I mean, is it not a comeback, though? I was gone for, like, a week. This is technically a comeback. I probably should have tried to do a comeback yesterday, but I was just so tired. I did not expect to get home as late as I did. Woof. It was okay, though. You start gushing, maybe she'll get embarrassed and leave. Okay, let's see. What are our favorite things about Kaya Nishikino? I like how Kaya... where do I start? I like so many things about her. I don't know where to start. Shut up! God! I can't take you anywhere. She's funny, that's true. We do like her sense of humor. I feel like it's just like, you know how people can sometimes just say the darndest things and you're just like, you can hear the, like, sitcom jingle at the end of it. I feel like that's Kaya's sense of humor a lot of the time. She'll just say something, like, out-of-pocket crazy out of nowhere, and you're just like, typical Kaya! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You know, like that kind of vibe. I feel like whenever she releases one of those internal zingers, it's just like it feels like it just fits that whole like sitcom vibe. It's not even that she's saying a catchphrase. It's just that she says something very goofy, silly. And then it just kind of like fits the whole overall situation. Did you use all of your vacation week on playing Unite? I actually didn't play Unite at all. I had a different Switch game that I brought with me on the trip. Well, I brought a couple. But I had a different game that I brought with me to play because the internet while I was traveling was so booty cheek. I literally could not play online games to save my life. So I played an offline game. I started playing Rain Code. If you guys remember that game, it was from the same people who made Danganronpa. It was another kind of like detective like mystery game. It was like visual novel-ish, but also like more like interactive. I don't know how else to describe it. It's more 3D than Danganronpa. Like normal Danganronpa was like all 2D. This game had more like 3D elements to it. But it has a lot of the same kind of like almost a similar play style to Danganronpa, but a bit different. I love Dang It Romney. Danganronpa. Yeah, Dingle Rhombus. A good game, I guess. But I was playing Rain Code. That was a game I actually had considered streaming at one point, but I was like, it'd be a bit too long. So I started playing by myself. I like it so far. Very lengthy chapters, so I actually don't know how long it's going to take me to beat it, should I continue to keep playing it, but I did like it. Anyway, I did not play Unite. Let me focus. Let me focus. Let me talk about Kaya. Anyways. So yeah, Kaya's sense of humor, I do agree. One of her finer, personality traits. I'm trying to think what else. I like honestly, I think it's cute when she tries to be tsundere. Well, I shouldn't say try. Like, she is, like, actively very tsundere. But I think it's kind of cute when she tries to, like, push, compliments away. And, like, pushes compliments off of herself. I just think it's kind of cute and silly. Because she does deserve it. She has this, like, interesting way of being, like... She like, rejects compliments, but she also, like... thrives off of compliments. That's the surprise, fellas. Like, she does actually really like it when you compliment her, but she just gets embarrassed about it. But like, I think that she like works as hard as she does, and she like tries to appeal to other people because she does really like getting compliments. And then she'll still be like, ew, gross, cringe. But that's because she does really like it deep down. It's so cute. Can we talk about how hardworking and talented she is? Absolutely. I don't want to make it too much about her work ethic, though, because I feel like everyone kind of knows that about her, but she does work very, very hard. She puts a lot of skill points into multiple baskets, which I think is something that not a lot of people are willing to do. Because I know, at least for me, I'm very much the opposite. I find the baskets of, like, skills that I feel that I'm good at, and I go all in on those, and it's very difficult for me to, like, get a new basket. You know? Like, I don't really like picking up new skills, because I have that brain worm that's like, if I'm not immediately good at this when I start, what's the point? So I try to, I gravitate towards things that I already know that I'm good at, and, I just kind of will put all my skill points into those, so I'm really good at, like, certain things, but if you tried to make me do a new thing, I'm like, oh god, and then I explode. Kaya, though, is kind of the opposite. Kaya puts all of her skill points into, like, every basket that she can find, and then she'll be like, oh, a new skill set is needed in order for this project to happen, I'll learn how to do it. And then she will actually, like, put in the effort to try and, like, learn how to do something new for the sake of, like, projects that she wants to complete or is, like, wanting to help other people out with. Fantastic singer, great live 2D artist. Yeah, she's good at that too. She's good at, like, her regular artwork as well. All the stuff that she's been drawing for the other kawaii girls, so pretty. She always, like... I feel like maybe it's because she, like, knows about, like, us and our personalities. She can kind of tell what kind of art we would like the most. And she's, like, experimenting with her style through those art pieces, too. She's always working so hard to make sure that people feel, like, appreciated and to, like, help take some of the burden off of, other people. I think that's why she does what she does. She wants to, like... She likes being busy, but I think it's also just, like, she wants other people to not feel as overwhelmed or, like, as busy. If she feels like she can help, then she does what she can to, be the helper. Put skill points into multiple baskets. That's quite the jargon-oriented way to compliment her. Hey, I am nothing if not extremely wordy for no reason. She's also a god gamer. Yes, she is a god gamer. Her Pokemon Unite tag says so, therefore it must be true. Have you looked at her hashtag yet? I personally have not. Yeah, please understand, I just got home last night and I have been, dying. So I haven't gotten the chance to look at it myself, but, I am sure that everybody has been, showering her with the love that she deserves. And if you haven't, I pinned the tag so that you can go do that right now, because you need to do it before the stream. Just so y'all know, you gotta make sure you do it. But no, Kaya does a lot of what she does when it comes to being hardworking because she wants to, like, provide, I guess is the best way to do it. And I think that she chooses to provide by, like... I mean, I feel like one of her love languages has to be acts of service. Like, she is always trying to, like, do things for other people to, like, help them with their projects, and also just because she likes them and wants to see them succeed. I'm not calling you that! God. No wonder she makes it a rule that's like, you can't come to this stream, don't watch. Because, like... this woman... I can't deal with this. I think she does it because she's also a fan of all of the talents and loves to see them grow. I mean, sure. It's very easy to, like, say that we're all each other's biggest fans. Because we see all the work that happens behind the scenes, too. Like, obviously, you guys are also fans of us and know how hard we work. But there is a special, like, layer of fan understanding that comes from, like, working alongside them and, like, seeing the work that they put into those projects, like, super directly. But like I said, Kaya's big thing is just wanting to make sure that everybody is successful. And she probably feels that, like, being able to help them by, like, providing, like, staff work or doing things like art or mixing or whatever is, like, a really good way to make sure that they shine at a strong level. She's also, like, very particular with how things, like, sound and how things look. So she's really good, even if she's not the one directly doing the thing, she's really good at offering feedback, and I feel like her feedback is a good mix of, like, I like how you did this, but I think that you could, like, improve it by changing this. Like, she does a pretty good job of balancing feedback that she gives to other people, too. And we've already said this before about ourselves, but we tend to do, like, skill trades where I take the things that I am good at, and I will do them for her, and then in exchange, she does things that she is good at for me. We tend to trade our skills back and forth like that. I feel like we are two halves of one super, like, god-tier creative person. Our skills just got split between the two of us. Yeah. You should do a Kaya, please don't watch this stream title like she does for everyone's birthdays. I mean, I figured she wasn't gonna watch this because she'd be like, ew, cringe. I figured she wasn't gonna watch, but here she is. Embarrassing. I was kind of hoping the implication would be there. But okay. It's fine, I guess. I'll be more specific next time. I'm making fun of you. This is fun. Happy birthday, I guess. She did say cringe, but it didn't stop her. I know. That's why I'm surprised. Normally she's like, ew, cringe, and then leaves. The fact that she stayed is the part that's bewildering. But it's okay, whatever. Thriving off of your embarrassment. Ugh. I'm already embarrassed coming back to streaming. I feel so rusty. But it's okay. She's having fun at your expense, as she does. As she does. Typical Kaya Nishikino experience. Anyway. I do think the way that she, I mean, this is like a specific one for just me and her, I guess. But, like, we do balance each other pretty well as individuals, not just as creatives. I think that, we have personalities that just, like, mesh really well together. Even when we're just, like, being more low-key and just kind of, like, chilling, either on or off stream, I just feel like we vibe really well. We have pretty silly conversations, but we're also able to talk about a lot of stuff together. We tend to be on similar wavelengths with things, but sometimes if we're not, we're able to have, like, healthy discussions about it. I don't think there's ever been a time where even when we disagreed, we've had, like, a full argument. We usually just will, like, be like, oh, you think this way? I think this. And then we'll just kind of, like, talk about it. Like it's a normal part of the conversation. But I don't think we've ever really, like, argued over anything. At least not that I can recall. But I don't think Hanamizuki's ever really had any sort of internal fights. Hanamizuki, even when Ranchan was here, we didn't really, like, fight very much. I feel like we were always just on a similar wavelength when it came to how we wanted to approach our projects and things. We just always got along that way. We argue over liking and hating bananas. Okay, but is that really an argument so much as it is you being like, oh, I hate bananas. Blech. And me just being like, bananas are fine. I don't know why you're so upset. I don't know if that's really an argument as much as it is just like... I don't know. What's it called when you're like... When someone mentions that they like something and someone has to barge in to be like, oh, I hate that thing. It's nasty. That's basically what that is. Didn't even argue over Yuno's color? No. When we were discussing choosing image colors, the most, like, quote-unquote argument thing that happened was Kaya being like, hey, you should be orange. And I was like, I'd look like a literal carrot. The first pitch was orange, because orange would have been a decent enough contrast, I guess, for how I look. But also, weird looking, because I'd be a carrot. Carrot Tuno, yeah, basically. I'd become a carrot. Carrot VTuber. And then I was like, nah, I think I will choose Orpal, but like the brightest Orpal possible. But we didn't really argue about that. Almost burst out laughing at the office the moment you said that. Orange is a good color though, very slimming. Is that what it's called? Is that why the suggestion was there? Would you still love me if I were a carrot? Well, apparently somebody just said that they would eat me, so I guess that's a win? I'm not sure. Free Uranium, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Since she's here, this technically makes this an early celebratory party. At least it's how I see this. Also, bananas and beans are delicious. You're free to think that way. You can eat the beans that people try to throw at me. I will do a skillful dodge, and then you can just stand behind me and eat them. I thought you would be a carrot, too. Oh, so it was on purpose. You wanted me to be a carrot. This girl, I swear. But no, she did suggest orange to me at first, and I was like, probably not. I don't know about all that. I like orange, though, which I guess was part of the suggestion, too. Like, she knew that I liked orange as a color anyway. But I also just wasn't sure if that would have really suited my overall vibe, because that would mean, like, all of my, like, merch and, like, my idol color and stuff would be orange, and that would be kind of... I don't know. I don't feel like an orange person, you know? Like, I don't feel like my personality color is orange. I feel like it's closer to purple or, like, another, like, cool color. And I guess, you know, you could argue, well, green's a cool color, you know, but, like, also, there needs to be contrast, because if I'm standing in front of a green background, I'm going to melt into it like some sort of camouflage. I don't want to become a camouflage VTuber. Your personality is green? No, it's not. Well, actually, you're technically not wrong. I think when I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the first color that it assigned me was mint green. is not green. What are you talking about? There is nothing in my name that has to do with being green. I guess if you squint, you could argue that Hana, because it has to do with flowers, could be, like, plant, but, like, that's the closest, and even then, it's really not. Can't confirm green screen, Yuno is gone. Yeah, we literally, when we were prepping for debut, I was like, Kaya, what do? I keep disappearing into the green screen. And she had to help me figure out what to do for a replacement for the green screen. Everybody else in this freaking company can use a green screen. I have to use blue. I've shown you guys the blue I have to use, but that was the color that Kaya found. Like, she has my model, as you guys know. And she was the one who was, like, playing with background colors until she could find something that didn't make me look terrible or, like, cause me to disappear into the void. So that is why I use the particular shade of blue that I do. What were some of the possible early names? Can we make one of them a Yuno alter? Well, I talked about this a little bit before I left, I believe. I think this was during a public stream. But, I've said this before, but management at first thought that I should only have, like, one name. As in, like, I should only have a first name and not bother with a last name, because they thought that that felt more Oni-like. So at first I was going to be, Yunon. It was gonna be Yuno, but with an N, because the idea was supposed to be, like, connecting, like, voice or sound. But we ended up deciding that I should have a last name, because it would be a bit easier for searching. So it became, just Yuno after that, and then Hanaki was because, management really wanted me to include the kanji for Oni, like ki. You would know that if you watch Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. They really wanted me to use the ki for Oni. And I didn't really have an idea for my first name, although I was thinking about Miki at first. But then I was like, I don't know if I want to have the exact same name as one of my favorite idols from Idolmaster. She writes it differently. She doesn't use the kanji ki for hers, but I was like, Miki. That was a thought that I had at least. Hanaki came later. And that's because Hana, which is like an old kanji for like beautiful, and then ki for demon. So beautiful demon, beautiful Oni. So other names. At first, I was trying to think of like a bunch of kinds of names. Like I wanted, we were thinking like Japanese names, obviously, because of like the theme of Hanamizuki. But I did receive a suggestion from management that I didn't have to choose one that was like that. I could have chosen some English names too. This is where we get into the names that I talked to you guys about previously. One of the names management suggested was Belle, because of the flower tattoo that I have. Speaking of which, you guys haven't seen your wife in a week, so wife check. So because the flowers on my thigh are bell flowers, they were saying maybe I could choose the name Belle. So I would have been Belle or Belle-chan. Beru. So that was a suggestion. You should tell them your ChatGPT name. Oh my god. Wait, did I talk about that? I don't know if I did. Have we ever talked about this? So there was actually a point when management was first giving us suggestions where they said that they ran the concept of, like they ran our concepts, like, into ChatGPT and, like, generated names for VTubers that were, like... Oh my god, they were so Chunibyo sounding. I wish I could remember which ones were mine. Did I screenshot them? Did I talk about them? Where did I have them? I wish I could remember what they were. I remember Kaya's were a bit silly too.
Thank you so much.
Piro, thank you for the $5 for the 5 teeth. But Kaya's were like Shadow Fire something. It was very silly. But yeah, they gave us like ChatGPT suggestions. granted, when they showed us the list, they were like, these don't really work because none of them really sound super cute. But they had the list there in case we needed more ideas, but they literally just sent the prompt like a list of VTuber names for like an Oni VTuber. And it was like, okay, here you go. And it was a lot of like very strange names. I remember Shadowfire being one specifically, which is ironic because that ended up being one of my member tiers. But I think that was one for Kaya, not for me. Hidden Flower, Crouching Oni. I wish I could remember! I don't know if I screenshotted any of them. I must have. Hold on. I think I know where to look for where I might have mentioned it. Yeah, okay, so the list that I saw was the list for, names that ended up being given to Kaya. I am looking around for mine. Wait. Oh, okay, thank you. Very based. So Kaya, did take a screenshot of the ones that were on her list. So do you guys want to hear... Do you guys want to hear Kaya's too? We'll just stick with the ChatGPT names, though. She also sent me the list of names that they had initially been considering for her, but that can be something that she'll share. But here are the suggestions for names for a ninja VTuber girl. Okay, so here are the names that they had for for Kaya. I'm crying. Yuki, Shadow Strike. Ayame, Moon Shadow. Haruka, Nightshade. Emmy, Crimson Fang. Kira, Storm Whisper. Ray, Blackthorn. Those were the names that ChatGPT gave for a name for Kaya. The amount of tuning in these is too much. I know. It's so bad. Like, you get, like, the Japanese first name, and then suddenly you just get, like, adjectives shoved together for the last names. It makes no sense. Amazing. Emmy Crimson. No, wait, it wasn't Crimson Pain. It was like Crimson, hold on. What was the one for Emmy? I have to double check again. Ugh. Crimson Fang. F-A-N-G. Fang. Very anime villain sounding. The last names, yeah, they do sound very much like villains. I wish I screenshotted mine. I don't think I did. But I just remember the discussion they had about how they had, like, suggestions from ChatGPT, and I was like, Because I do think mine was, like, Shadowfire or something, because, like, the thing with ChatGPT is that they thought that Oni was, like, scary demon, so they gave me very edgy names, too. But again, during my meeting, they were like, ChatGPT didn't give us any cute names, so we're probably gonna ignore these, but they're here, I guess, if we need ideas. Crazy. Honestly, I am a Moonshadow. That is kind of a cool one. And Kaya does come from the dark side of the moon, so, that could have been a possibility at some point, which is crazy to think about. That's my mom's name. Sukiha, that was, Moon Wing is the thing. Kaya Moon Painter. Now that would have been kind of cute But it sounds weird having that be like a very English last name. I say English, but it's more like just high fantasy chunibyo English. It's like something you would read in like a high fantasy like novel. Anyway, but back to mine. They also suggested Kikyo to me because Kikyo is the Japanese term for bellflower. So that was like the two names related to the bellflower motif. It was Bell, if I wanted something English, and then Kikyo, if I wanted an idea for a Japanese name. I kind of liked Kikyo, but I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to keep it. Especially because a lot of the reason they rejected Yunon was because they thought that might be hard for people to pronounce, but I think trying to pronounce Kikyo would be even harder. Also, I would have been, confirmed Kiki, like, instantly. I'm pretty sure everyone would have called me, Kiki or Kichan instead of Kikyo. Glad we got Yuno Hanaki is too iconic at this point. I mean, yeah, the compromise was because I really liked Yunon a lot. But they said that Yunon would be hard to pronounce because of that second N sound. So, we compromised with Yuno because I was still able to do something with like connecting and like connecting bonds because the no is now from Nozomu. So it did still work out for me. I do really like the name that we eventually settled on. Thinking about the timeline where Fiona was a thing. Yeah, so I didn't finish saying that, but another English name that I had liked back when management was like, you could choose an English name, was like Fiona, because I wanted something that felt kind of like, still like fantasy-ish and still kind of like a bit regal. Because at the time, when they were talking to me about the theming, they were like Oiran and also kind of like princessy, like Oni princess type deal. And I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I should go for something kind of princessy. And I was just like running through names in my head, and I liked Fiona. Yeah, but the problem with Fiona is that I am a green Oni, and if you translate Oni directly, Oni is ogre. So technically speaking, I am a green ogre VTuber. And if I was named Fiona, you can understand where there might arise some problems. There's another famous ogre princess, yeah, who also happens to be green. That's kind of crazy. Huh, interesting. If you are Fiona, does that make Kaya Shrek or Donkey? If we're doing it based on coloration, wouldn't Kaya be the dragon? Because the dragon is, like, reddish-pinkish. It's already ogre. Stop! Fate would have been sealed. So true. Kaya is Donkey, Ron can be Shrek. I don't know. Ron's personality doesn't really suit Shrek either. I think if Ron was anybody, she would have been... maybe Puss in Boots, or maybe... I'm not sure. I don't know. There isn't really a character in Shrek that I can think of that kind of suits Ron's vibes. Is what it is. But yeah, no, I realized, because, like, when I first started talking to Kaya, we had been discussing names briefly, and she was like, oh, haha, you basically look like a female version of Shrek, and then when I realized that one of the names I was thinking about was Fiona, and she was like, haha, you look like Shrek, I was like, oh god, wait. Oh god, wait. And so I, quickly pivoted. But Yunon was a name that I saw when I was, like, discussing directly with management, that I really, really liked. They heard me, like, gasp audibly when that name came up, and they were like, oh, you like that one? And then... but then we had the discussion about the n sound being a bit difficult to pronounce, and so it became Yuno instead, which is still good. I still like Yuno. Plus, Yunon is a nickname, and that was something I said to management. I was like, hey, at least this way I can still make Yunon a nickname. And it works out. You could say Kaya Nishikino saved you. Okay, fine. I'll say that just for you because it's your birthday. Kaya Nishikino saved my life. Thank you, Kaya Nishikino, for saving me from being branded as the Shrek VTuber for the entirety of my career. If it wasn't for Kaya Nishikino, I would be having to fight jokes about onions having layers, just like cake, and telling people to get out of my swamp, and all of those other things. Did you know our souls are connected by onions? This fucking sucks. I hate that. I hate that so much. Did you know that fate has layers? Crazy stuff. Do souls have layers? I would say so. Love how we started talking about Kaya and we ended up talking about Shrek. Never change. I got distracted. Talking about the name origins is always so silly. Our swamps are connected? I hope they're not. Please do not be connected. Don't like that. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, anyway, we should get back to talking about Kaya, though. Never gonna be able to live down the Shrek memes? No, I can now, because there's no actual Shrek tied to my current branding. I can. Just because you guys know this story. There's an alternate universe where Fiona would have had to deal with all of this. Like, in the universe where she was born Fiona. But because I am not Fiona, I don't have to deal with any of that. And if you guys actually genuinely try to make Shrek jokes, I will not be afraid to ban. You will get bonked. I will send you to the Shadow Realm. Because you can do better. I didn't raise this chat to reduce themselves to making Shrek jokes. What's wrong with Shrek jokes? Everything, because my branding doesn't have to do with Shrek. If Yuno was orange, you wouldn't have any problems. I guess so. Reduce, you mean elevate? I don't think so. Rating is One Piece? Oh god. Somehow even sillier. Because apparently only exists in One Piece, by the way. I was gonna say that you will go get out of my swamp, but I won't in respect. I'm glad that you're saying that you would have, and that you're not going to, which still means that you told me what you would have done. In an alternate universe, you know our swamps are connected by fate. Disgusting! She probably would have said something about, like, destiny, or, like, did you know that, visiting my swamp will lead to a happy ending? I'm Fiona or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not her. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. By saying that, they still said it. Is this truly mercy if I'm only hearing about it through, like, a reduced secondhand approach? Still can't believe one of your managers thought you're basing your lore on One Piece. Because they had tried to look up Oni, and for some reason all of the first results were One Piece. Which I guess makes sense, because in Japan, One Piece is, like, a big, huge thing. But, like, when they were first looking up Oni, all the results were One Piece, and it was just like, oh, so it's like a One Piece thing? I wonder if that means that her lore is connected to Kaya. Because Kaya also likes One Piece. And I was like, no! Oni exists in actual, like, mythology. What are you talking about? Truly so crazy. The One Piece brain rot infected our management to the point that they thought I was a One Piece reference. That can't be right. It's crazy. Still one of the wilder conversations. Imagine Kaya's genmate being a walking One Piece reference. Imagine Kaya being, like, so deeply entwined with One Piece. Meanwhile, the genmate is, like, a literal One Piece reference but doesn't know because she hasn't seen One Piece. Hate to break it to you, they hired me because I yapped about One Piece during the interview. I mean, hey, you proved that you had the yapping skills necessary to be a VTuber. So if it works, it works. I think I yapped about something too during mine, but I can't remember what the topic was. What if this is all a very elaborate bit and years from now on your last day you reveal it actually was One Piece all along and disappear? I mean, I guess that could be funny. Maybe? I think it would only be funny if the joke was that, like, my last day is the day that they find the One Piece in the actual, like, series. Because it's like, well, they found me, and I was the One Piece all this time, so, I gotta go. See you later. I think that would make it funny. One Piece actually had a use that helped Kaya get hired. This is revolutionary. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if One Piece got a lot of people hired for things. Like, I could totally see an artist who drew a lot of One Piece fan art getting a job because they liked the One Piece fan art. The day they find the One Piece, Yuno is gone, so that means Yuno is eternal. Hey, I'm already immortal. I might as well also be eternal. Why not? My goodness. Anyway, this is supposed to be about Kaya. What happened? Why does this always happen to me? I can never stay on topic to save my life. Isn't that how one mangaka got hired for the Dragon Ball Super manga? I wouldn't be surprised. Somebody who, like, previously worked on One Piece stuff. Makes sense. Don't say who! It's her fucking birthday. Show some respect. How dare you say who? Isn't this a Shrek appreciation stream? Hey, I warned you. Go to jail. It's only for 5 minutes, but go to jail. Kaya, you can't say who either! I hate this. Bro, I hate this. Why can't I do just one nice thing for my genmate? Kaya goes to jail too? No, because she didn't make a direct Shrek reference. I can still send her to jail if she brings up Shrek again. Kaya, do you want to go to jail? There's a thing I wanted to pull up. Hold on, I have to find it. I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Ugh. Suffering. I like Donkey. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. I too like Donkey. I enjoy making waffles. And other such activities. Also, sometimes Kaya's sense of humor is very, like, donkey-coded. Kaya is fun, and she's hardworking, and she sings good, and she helps us tease Yuno. Basically, she's perfect. Is that the only qualities that you look for in a girl? What the heck? I like another donkey, not the Shrek donkey. No, that's also even better, actually. I don't know which donkey you're talking about then. But that's even better, because it means that it's not Shrek related. Therefore, I still win. What's the other donkey? Do you have any idea how little it narrows it down? The Kong variety? Oh yeah, you're so right. It is Donkey Kong. Of course it is. DK, Donkey Kong. Although I don't really know the rest of the lyrics of that song. The only version I know is the meme one where it's like, and then there's Chunky. He's dead. That's the only version of it I know. I don't know the full DK rap. I know the meme one. Wait, what? What do you mean, wait, what? How do you not know about this? Hold on. I guess I have to enlighten you. So disappointed we should duet it. Anything for you, birthday girl? Question mark. The only lyrics I knew were the DK Donkey Kong part as well. DK Donkey Kong. I don't know the rest of the rap. Okay. Let me make sure that you'll actually be able to hear this. I think you should.
And then
Yeah, okay. Alright, hold on. Let me mute my BGM so that you can understand. I'm not gonna play the video. The video is pretty funny, but you can at least hear the audio. I think that should be fine. Okay.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
The pause makes it so good. Chunky, no. There's the video if you want the full thing. It just hops right back into the rap after the pause. It just goes, DK, Chunky's dead. It's so funny. That is the only version of the rap that I know, though. I don't know the rest of it at all. So there you go. Can't believe this. I'm in shambles. I can't believe they did Chunky so dirty like that. Then there's Chunky. He's dead. DK. Chunky's dead. It's so good. List of memes that I love. This one for sure. DK. Chunky's dead. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. I'm just really curious about the Chunky lore. I don't know much about the other Donkey Kong characters, to be honest with you. Besides, you know, learning about Chunky. I know there's also a Funky Kong. I think that's the one who's actually doing the rap. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. New topic for the next OniMon. Going into analysis about all the Donkey Kong characters, specifically why is Chunky dead? Why is he dead? What happened and how do the others feel about it? Well, according to the song, they all just start dancing at his funeral, like in front of the coffin that he's laying in. So I think they're kind of vibing, even though he's dead. So that's like one thing about it, I guess. I only know one thing about Chunky, and that's that he's dead, right? This is how Dominashi felt during last week. And then there's Yuno. She's gone. And then there's Yuno. She's dead. PK! Yuno's dead. I had to think. I was like, do I do YH? But then I was like, no, actually PK for production kawaii. PK! Yuno's dead. This is the prequel of the coffin dance? I guess so. They were vibing and dancing in front of the coffin, and then they picked up the coffin later and did the dance. First Charlotte, now Yuno dead. Hey, everybody is just dying sometimes. They really do be like that. I see you guys all know the coffin dance, but you don't know Chunky's dead? Shaking my head. That's crazy. Imagine not having the, premier top-tier meme taste that I have. That's crazy. Yuno is immortal, so we're never gonna get this meme for her. Exactly, because I will never die. And that is the truth. So silly. I knew the whole song. Okay, but the meme version. Knowing the whole song is like bonus points, though. Because I don't even know the whole song. Kaya's Kamiyoshi is a meme goldmine. Are you talking about Isla-sama? If so, that's true. Isla-sama does know a lot of decent memes. She has a lot of older meme taste, though. Like, she's into the, like, Rage comic style, like, super old memes. Donkey Kong, but yes. Donkey Kong is not Kamiyoshi. She's a big fan of Donkey Kong, but that's not Kamiyoshi status. A refined, aged meme palette. This is so true. I'm not quite there. I do like some vintage memes occasionally, but I would not say the memes that I like are aged. But I guess they're getting there. The further time marches on, the older my meme taste is going to seem. Unless I start staying on top of more current trends, but unfortunately, I don't think the Skibbity Ohio Riz memes are particularly funny. No, it's an Isla stream. No. I'm not gonna talk about Isla-sama like that. No. This is still supposed to be about Kaya. But I'm actually not even sure if Isla is the true, like, Kamiyoshi. I've never directly asked. I feel like if anybody has Kamiyoshi status for Kaya, it would be Maki. Nishikino Maki Love Live. It's good to be able to appreciate some fine vintage, but it's also just as good to be able to enjoy junk food. Yeah, junk food for me is, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Which is very funny. In terms of VTuber, it's Marine. Oh, that makes sense. Naruhodo. Okata. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. Excellent choice. Marine is good. Heck yeah. She has 3, Isla, Maki, and Narissa. The Holy Trinity. And then I guess now we add Marine into the mix. Honestly, iconic. Very varied taste, but very good taste nonetheless. Man, though. All joking and silliness aside, I do really appreciate Kaya. One of the problems is that it's really hard to articulate just how much I care about her. It's very funny, because, like, everyone assumes, like, oh, Yuno's really good at, like, writing and has, like, a way with words. It's probably super easy. And, like, in some ways it is, because I do like providing words of affirmation to other people. That's, like, my biggest love language to people I care about. But I also will sometimes get so overwhelmed by how much I care about someone that I can't get words to come out. And that happens to me with Kaya all the fucking time. Anytime I want to talk about, like, all the things that I love about her, I just kind of sit here and I'm like, oh god, there's literally so many. I don't know how to narrow any of this down. I don't know where to start. How do I... what do I say? It's so difficult. She makes you speechless. Well, I don't know if it's fully speechless either, but it's just a lot of, like, incoherent sounds just because I do really, really care about her. Hey, Kaya, you know, likes you a lot. She should know this by now. I have said that I love her, like, to her face, and she's always just been like, ew. But I know that she appreciates it deep down. Deep, deep, deep down. Start from A and go to Z? Okay. Kaya is... adorable. Bodacious. Chatty. Direct. Energetic. Great laugh. That's technically a cheat, but I really like when she laughs. I think her laugh is really, really cute. H, right? We're on H. Now she runs away. Yeah, because we're getting to the actual, like, genuine compliments. Because I said no memes, so now she's running away. H. I feel like maybe just, like, highly productive? Still a bit of a cheat, but it works. Helpful. Oh, actually, you're right. Helpful is a good one. We'll go with helpful. Independent, I think, is a good one for her. J. Jolly. That's cute. Jolly could be good, because we didn't go for something, like, happy. I've already used, like, cheerful, though. So that might be a little bit of a cheat. I was thinking jovial, but again, jovial and cheerful are kind of, like, similar. Chugs, shut up! Just? Okay, yeah, we can use the word just, but, like, what would be the second word? Because just using just is a bit silly. Just... Chopalaya. Just Kaya. Jiggle. Sure. We can have one in there about the jiggle. Although I think maybe Juicy would be better instead of Jugs. Or Jiggle. If we're gonna go that kind of route. K should just be Kaya. Because, like, she uses Kaya as a noun, an adjective, a verb. So just leaving it as Kaya makes sense. L? Loud. But I mean this in an affectionate way. Loud, parentheses, positive. M... meaningful. Because every interaction we have is meaningful. N... notorious. Again, positive. Like, she has, like, such a strong presence and, like, a strong impression on people that they just kind of, like... They know about her. She has a lot of notoriety. O? Not the opie, please. I was going to say... Open-minded? Open-hearted? Something like that. She's very open when it comes to, like, trying new things and, like, meeting new people. Oblique. P for, pretty. Because she is pretty. Q. This is either where we cheat and do QT pie, or we do, quick-witted? Ooh, I like quick-witted. R? Resourceful. Quirky. I should have done quirky, you're so right. Yeah, I'm changing it from quick-witted to quirky. She's quirky. Queen. No, I'm saving, yeah, S should be slay, I think. Oh my god, slay. Because she says it so much. And I guess also if we go by, like, the colloquial, like, slang definition of slay, I think that makes sense for her. She's very slayful. T? Can I say terrifying, but still have the coding of positive? Terrifying, parentheses, positive. Because, like, the things that she's able to do as, like, a person, and just, like, in terms of, like, her work ethic, and in terms of, like, just her overall presence, sometimes she can be a little bit terrifying, but I do mean it in a good way. She just has a very strong presence. U? Unaware, I guess, might be the best word here. Because, like, I mean, if I could make it a long sentence, I would say, like, unaware of how much she is valued. Because I feel like she doesn't realize just how much people really care about her. Ubiquitous? Ubiquitous could also be a good word. Unbelievable, that's a good one. Unfiltered. No, we should save, like, Y for goodbye. Because I think that just kind of fits that whole vibe. That encompasses everything about that. Unhinged, again, if we go to Y for goodbye, I think that encompasses all of these. V. We already said bodacious for B, so we can't do voluptuous for V. Vibrant. I really like vibrant, actually. Vivacious is a good one, too. But I think vibrant is good. W? W... Wacky. I'm kidding. W is, W is... Stop. Wise? Are we sure about this? Wistful? I don't think she's wistful. I think, is a very forward-looking person. I don't think she usually dwells on the past very much, and that's kind of what wistful means. Weird? No! This is supposed to be a compliment! Wow. Wonderful. True. We should go with wonderful. X. 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 Words to start with X are so difficult. Kaya has an X factor. X for doubt. X to doubt. Sure, we'll go with that because sometimes she says things where you're just like, are you sure about that? And then Y for yabai, as we said. And then Z. Zealous? Zealous of cute anime girls. Z for zesty, zingers, zoomer. Please. We could do zingers. Maybe. Zed. Just make it Zed. That's so silly. Alright, fine. We can make it Zed if that would make her happy. We did it! We made it through the whole alphabet! Yippee! But I need to actually set up my tweet for her now. And her birthday hashtag. My little thread. I think I've gotten some ideas of what I want to do. Now we do numbers. There is only one Kaya. She has 2 personalities. She has 3 I don't know what to do with 3. There's only one Kaya. She has 2 Kayas. You're so right. What does she have 3 of? I don't know. I don't know. 3 kunai? Does she have 3 kunai? On that thigh strap? Hold on. Kaya, how many kunai do you have? I have to look at her profile. I don't know. I don't know, lol. Me looking at the Kaya Nishikino reference sheet. Okay, she does have 3. 2 are on the thigh, and then she has 1 that she's holding. Can we do this for Yuno on her birthday? Oh god. Oh god. There's only 1 Kaya. She has 2 Kayas. That makes 3 Kayas. Okay, yeah, she has 2 kunai in the thigh, in the like the strap on her thigh, and then she's holding 1 in the key visual. So she does technically have 3 kunai. I can't do 4 and beyond. We're good. We get the joke. We get what the joke is supposed to be. I'm not going further than that. I have 3 eyes. Literally, you do not. Forever. Wait. You're gonna hear me typing like crazy because I am wanting to finish this within stream. And I will read it out loud. So you better be gone by then, Miss preparing for stream, but strangely came back to say that she has 3 eyes. So you better head out now. Go start preparing. New lore confirmed? I mean, I guess. Maybe that's something she's gonna reveal during her birthday. Surprise! I have a third eye now. Sometimes girls are just quirky like that, and they can just decide to have a third eye. Just girly things. Yeah, exactly. That's what she's gonna look like now. Just 3 eyes, nothing else. I thought she had 4 eyes, and sometimes she refers to her assets as eyes. Well, she's been calling them eyes, she's been calling them personalities, she calls them, like, all kinds of things now. I don't think there's a solid name for it anymore. No calls her hidden or suppressed because they are hidden and suppressed. This is not a lie. I also will sometimes refer to them as the Bunos because I see other people do it and I think it's funny. But like, it is not a lie. That is the woe of wearing such an elegant kimono, is that because it suppresses, it holds them back. It is necessary for the tightness of the outfit. Were I not wearing this, you would see my true power. But I hold it back. For the sake of looking pretty and elegant in my kimono. Happy birthday to your friend or genmate, I guess. I love the I guess. But yes, it's Kaya's birthday. We're gonna be raiding into her birthday activity stuff in a little bit. Yuno lives every day nerfed. Truly impressive. Every day I live with a debuff. This is true. Crouching flower hidden Yuno. Shut up! Please. One day the Bunos will be unleashed. Eventually, it may be. It is true that they will have to look bigger if I ever change outfits into something that's looser. You will see the true power, the true extent. You can see the outline of them starting to go outwards. Yes, this is true. You can kind of tell. And if you look at my reference sheet, you can see the side profile where you can see that they're already kind of big even with the kimono on. So just imagine what it's going to be like with them off. Smile. Imagining. Anyways, I'm going back to writing my tweet thread now. Let me pop you guys out so I can still look at you while I'm writing. There you go. Hello, friends. Even though all you're doing is imagining right now. She's running. No! I'm not running. I literally made it so I can see you guys. Wants to look at us? Of course I do, because I missed you. I missed seeing all your names and your icons. I assumed they were getting some support, but based on this new information, I think I was mistaken. No, in the end, it is them getting debuffed.
Yeah, we're into the typing ASMR section of the stream. Did you ever think during your vacation, what if no one comes back when I return? No, actually. I was pretty confident. I feel like we have reached a point where I don't have to be afraid of you guys not coming back. And I was posting, like, basically every day, so something, the algorithm doesn't hate me because I was gone for so long. But no, I personally never really felt scared of that. I was just like, I guess because I've kind of just adopted the mindset of, like, if people are going to go, they're going to go. And if people are going to stay, they're going to stay. Like, I really don't think I have the brain space to worry about that anymore. And I'd rather just treasure the people that are here. The people that will still show up and, like, stay or whatever. You know? Like, I don't even, like, hold it against the people who, like, couldn't make it to the comeback stream. Because this is at a different time. Like, it's just, I don't know. People have lives. People have things that they're doing. So, I think it's like, it's not the first time you've taken a break. Yeah, that's also true. The first time I took a break, I definitely was scared. Because I was like, it was only a few months into my career back then, and I had been used to, like, streaming so much and, like, streaming often multiple times a day. So back then, when I took my first break after my birthday, I was like, what if nobody comes back? What if they hate me? What if they think that I'm a garbage human? So I did have that thought the first time I took a break, but this time, I think I was just able to focus more on the fact that I, like, needed a break. I think me taking the time to have a break and, like, really kind of disconnect from worrying about my channel and stuff was, like, something that kind of helped me approach it more healthily. And, like, I've gotten enough reassurance, I think, from you guys, and in the time leading up to the break that I took. It was like, how do I word this? You guys were reassuring me a bunch leading up to my break that it was going to be fine, and that I needed it. And I think that, like, constant reassurance did also help me feel more secure with the fact that, like, oh yeah, they're gonna still be around by the time I come back. I don't think that they will abandon me. For me, I was super happy the stream was this time. I literally just got off of duties 10 minutes before this. I made time! I had to do it for Kaya, but I also was just willing to make time to do it early. Because sometimes I do kind of miss the early time slot. But yeah. Anyway, to finish answering the question, I wasn't worried about it during my actual break. Like, I knew, like, people might not be able to make it because the times would be a bit weird. But, like, I never felt like everybody was gonna abandon me. I feel like if anyone ever forgets about a VTuber they watch a lot, then they really aren't a fan, or maybe they have bad memory issues. Well, again, also, this break, I was more prepared, and I had stuff posting, like, every day. I had, like, slightly longer videos. I had lots of shorts going up. There was stuff that was, like, there and present that was making up for the fact that I wasn't streaming. And I think that that also, like, helped. Because I was still, like, getting the notifications for comments from you guys. And I would also still remember to try and tweet, like, once a day. So, you know. Yeah. Are we raiding into her premiere? Yes. Yes, we are. The premiere for the thing. So we have, like, 10-ish minutes, because I'm gonna try to raid it a little bit early. We were still good, even though you made the Yuno run out on the 3rd day. Well, that's because you went from, like, a super burst from getting the, ASMR video to the, to, like, not having that, you know? I feel like the ASMR was, like, a big burst of it, and then you, like, depleted it rapidly because of, spam listening to the ASMR. Which I'm glad you guys liked it, by the way. I know it's been in the works for a very long time now. Very long time. Glad you liked it. There's plans for, like, more ASMR, of course, in the future, too. I have art ready for the next one. I just have to finish writing it. So that'll happen eventually as well. If you put the heaping bowl of food in front of us, we're gonna eat it. I am glad that you enjoyed your feast while I was gone. Sometimes I don't know if you're actually typing words or just making little cube noises to entertain our ears. No, no, no. I'm definitely typing words. I am not just mashing a keyboard. Maybe to some people I'm just mashing a keyboard. I'm trying not to think too much while I write this because I want it to just kind of be like whatever comes off the top of my head. But I am writing actual words, I promise. Looks like you get a double dose of ASMR with Yuno's typing. You guys really like the typing, huh? I'm not even pointing my mic directly at my keyboard. Keyboard noises make brain go burr. No, I feel you. I'm the exact same way. I will actually go out of my way to listen to typing ASMR. There's this new keyboard that I got recommended in my YouTube shorts that I really, really, really want to get. And it has like matcha switches that I've never used before, but oh my god, they sounded so yummy! I want it so bad. I'm already planning it. I'm just like, I am going to get that keyboard. I'm going to grip it. It's so cute! And it comes in this, like, pretty purple. I wanted to get the pink one, but I'm debating between the pink and the purple, because the purple would be kind of cute, because it's the same, like, dark purple, light purple as, like, my kind of color palette, and then it has the matcha switches, which means that it would have green switches. So, like, it would be purple and green. Very Yuno Hanaki coded. I'm thinking about it. I usually go for pink. My current keyboard, you've seen glimpses of it sometimes when I take pictures of things on my desk. My current keyboard is pink, blue, and white. So it would be a bit of a switch, but I'm debating which color I want. I don't think there's a difference in price depending on color, so I can technically choose whichever one, but I really want it. I was listening to the recording of the sound of the clicky clickies, and I was just like, oh. Sometimes you just get really excited when you hear a nice sound, you know? And I think that would make for really good ASMR because of how I type, too. Because I just, you know, I go clicky-clicky like crazy. Big fan of different kinds of clicky-clicky. The ASMR you gave us was amazing. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yuppie. That makes me very happy to hear. I worked so hard. Well, okay, the script's been written for a while. I just haven't had the time to really sit and record it because I wasn't sure how I wanted to convey it. But I am glad that everybody liked it. It was a lot of yapping. But that was kind of what was requested. Like, way back when I first asked for those prompt requests. The thing that was requested was, like, affirmations to go along with it. Initially, they wanted, like, a mommy character, but I didn't really think I could pull off mommy, so I went for big sister. But I went for a big sister who could offer reassurance. I worked really hard. I found, like, I came up with a bunch of the affirmations, obviously, but I, like, found a list of, like, other, like, common, things people want to have affirmed about themselves, and I kind of, like, based a lot of what I wrote based on that. I'm glad it worked out and that people liked it. But that was more so very much a, like, talking ASMR rather than, like, a heavy roleplay one. You work hard every day. Do you remember when you were singing at everyone's doorbells? Yeah, of course I do. Definitely uplifting. Good. Glad to hear it. And like I said, there will probably be more ASMR stuff in the future. And, like, obviously I do still plan to, like, make all of that stuff for the Patreon, too. It's just, things are so busy. Although I do think the Patreon files should be getting uploaded this week. I believe. I have to double check with management. Because they're in contact with the mixer. I will double check and make sure that they will be able to go up. But I have both of those recorded, too. So if you're on the Patreon, you're gonna get your stuff. Well, and then even if you're not a member of the Patreon, you're gonna get the new one added to the shop at least. You can buy it individually. But Patreon members, you're gonna get your first EX voice. Are you excited? You excited? I don't want to leak the theme, but I think I did a pretty good job. Eating good on the Patreon. Uh-huh. I'll make sure. There's gotta be some value put into it, you know? And I'll go back to, like, posting more, works in progress and, like, journals and stuff, too. I've been busy. Please understand. Busy. But I'm working on it. I'll make sure that you guys are well fed. But don't worry, the Patreon will always be there, so you can join whenever. No pressure. Okay. Okay. I think I finished my tweets, which is good, because we should set up to raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and talking about Kaya and also being goofy and other such things. We will be raiding into the premiere for Kaya's birthday thingy, and then from there it'll go into the actual birthday stream. I hope you're looking forward to it. I certainly am. What else? So tomorrow we're gonna be going back to playing Ete, which means I will be the reactive PNG again for that stream. And then I'm streaming twice on Wednesday, which is usually a day that I take off, but I have to take off Thursday instead this week, so you get 2 streams Wednesday. You get Necro Barista, and then we get the Trip Zatsu. And then Friday, we're trying the Cursed Oreos. The Cursed Oreo and Coca-Cola stuff. And then Saturday, members, we're watching Oppenheimer. Okay. That's the plan for the week. Hope you look forward to it. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu! Bye-bye! It feels good to be back.